Hey guys, it's Vara. With the upcoming release of core set 19, I really felt like it was a good time to talk about older core sets and, me, open some packs. These are the oldest packs I've opened on the channel, I believe, and they're currently selling for like 15 bucks each on eBay, which is nice. So let's talk about 5th edition a little bit. It was released back in March 1997 and replaced 4th edition in Chronicles. What is so significant about the set is that it was a giant. It was like the largest set that Wizards had ever released at like 449 cards. And of those, like 239 of them were 4th edition and the rest were from Antiquities, The Dark, Legends, Fallen Empires, Arabian Nights. Those sets. 5th edition was also the first core set that added the new artwork to old cards. It was also the first core set that finally didn't include anti-cards as well. Little fun fact, As far as the cards that were taken out of the set and not reprinted from 4th edition, the one I find most notable, my favorite, Lightning Bolt. A card that should not have ever been removed from the game, We should riot now. Well, all kidding aside though. Cards like Lightning Bolt and Swords to Plowshares were seen as too powerful for the mana cost, so for the game balance reasons, Wizards left them out of the set. But we all know, at least in this case of Lightning Bolt, we saw it come back to standard for the first time when the M-Core sets were printed many years later. I mean, many years later. Can we get a Lightning Bolt in Core 19? Can we? Please? I'd love it. Thanks. I also think another big historical fact about 5th edition is that it was the last of the core sets to use what many refer to as the old rules. Those. When 6th edition was released, there were drastic rule changes made to Magic, which made the game mostly into what we play today, aside from some minor changes made here and there through the years. But we will talk about the 6th edition rule changes another time. I really want to focus a video on that because they're so important and they were so critical to the game. I feel like explaining it in this video wouldn't particularly give it enough attention that I would want to give it to. As far as the marketing, though, this was the first set to use the term advanced set on it, simply because Wizards believed some of the rules were a lot more complex than sets that came before it. I mean, although Wizards went back and did tinker with the rules, trying to close loopholes that, could be used to rule lawyer, and added in new game terms, they still felt like it was more of a complicated set than previous ones. So let's take a look at these packs from Magic the Gathering's biggest set, and we'll see what we get. I'm super excited. 5th edition's, I've been meaning to open it on the channel, and I just haven't. But this booster pack contains 15 tradable game cards, randomly sorted for play with your other Magic the Gathering cards. To begin playing, you must first purchase a 60-card deck. This was $2.95. You know what's funny? This I had a $3 tag on it. There's a $3 tag just like that, and I took it off. Look at that. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, we're gonna get into it. Oh my God, look at the horse. Look at the flames. Oh God. Oh yes. Old packs like this. Old packs like this. And so opening the pack just like this, I already see one of my favorite artists. I already see cards from my favorite artist. Well, one of them. Oh my God! Sorry, I just squeaked. Squealed? Therese Nielsen, the girl that's doing the San Diego Comic-Con cards this year. They look awesome. Props to her. All right, we've got to get into this because I'm so excited. All right, Brainwash. Very good. 1 white. Enchanted creature cannot attack this turn unless its controller pays an additional 3. Very nice. Look at that art. God. Why can't we have art like this? Well, we do because the promos. Therese Nielsen is one of the few Magic artists that still keeps, from this art all the way to the new arts that are coming out in July, the end of the month. We don't see enough classic arts enough. We're seeing all these bad arts. Cloak of Confusion. That's another very pretty art. It's by Keen, 1 black, 1 colorless. Enchant creature. Amulet. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, another one from the same illustrator. Same artist. Wow, look at that. So pretty. Wow. And look at the color saturation. Can we appreciate this color saturation for a minute? I'll even compare it to this. Look at this color saturation though. Look at how vivid the reds are. Look at how vivid the browns are. Look at how crisp the borders look. Look at the nice edges. The symbols seem a little bit off, you know? You know, that seems a little bit... The actual symbol inside seems a little bit off. I don't know, though. Weird. Oh, gosh. Just... I don't know. Everything just looks so crisp, and it feels crisp. And the card quality just feels so different. It's perfect. Okay. Imposing. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, my God. Is that Creepy Rudy? Who's that? Wow. Just look at it. Errantry. This card looks a little bit too saturated. Looks a little bit too dark. Look at the edges of the axe. It looks maybe even a little bit too dark, a little bit too crisp. Card quality though is perfect. I love it. The warrior. Hey, we got a warrior. Very nice. I like it. Oh my gosh, I have a million of these. I feel like everyone has a million of these. 4 colorless. 1 blue. Tap for blue. Warrior cannot be the target of spells or effects until the end of your turn and does not untap during your next untap phase. 3/3. Let's go. Just look at that. Look at that, how pretty it is. Oh, and the card quote. Just listen. Just listen to that. Just, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Terror. Ooh. One of my favorite cards, I think, ever. One of my favorite cards ever. 1 black, 1 colorless. Bury. Target. Non-artifact. Non-black creature. Instant. Just look at how gorgeous it is. It's creepy. It's just perfect. Scaled worm. Honestly, that worm looks a little bit more like a dragon. 7 colorless, 1 green. 7/6. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Dark Ritual. I love it. Oh my gosh. Best pull. Best pull, guys. Dark Ritual. Oh god, and it's minty fresh. Minty fresh Dark Ritual. Who is this? Look at those edges. Look at those nice edges. Oh my god. Do you see nice edges like these in actual packs now? No. No, you don't. Dark Ritual. Whew. Probably the highlight. Falcon. Not bad. 1 blue, 1 colorless. Flying. Tacking does not cause it to tap. 1/1. Shield Wall. One of the less great artworks. I mean, it's got its own feel to it, you know? It's not like a it's just got its own unique feel to it. It's not that it's a bad art, it's just a unique art. Killer Bees. The bees with the swords and the shields. Oh my goodness. High cost for pretty not good. Circle of Protection artifacts. I love it. So nice. Look at that. It's beautiful. 1 white, 1 colorless enchantment. Tap 2. Prevent all damage from your to you from an artifact source. Treat for the damage from that source normally. 2 cards left. Urza's Bauble. Nice. Nice. Such a nice card from Mr. Rush himself. 0 cost. Tap sack. Choose a card at random from target player's hand and look at that card. Draw a card at the beginning of next turn. Gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. And a Primal Order. Very nice. Look at that art. Okay. Whew. 2 colorless, 2 green enchantment. During each player's upkeep, Primal Order deals to that player an amount of damage equal to the number of non-basic lands he or she controls. Beautiful. My sorrow to dream of simple times and waken mine. Regrets. It's beautiful. Look at this art. It looks like such a beautifully painted landscape portrait. Ugh. It's hard to compare new arts to old arts because they're so different. The card arts are just so completely different. Like, nowadays you don't see something like this. So the only things that have really carried an art style the same are artists select styles like Therese. Okay, so her style has never changed. It has never faltered. She always uses the stained glass look. She always uses these bright, vivid colors. She always uses so much symmetry, and she puts in so much time and effort into her paintings because she paints them. She doesn't digitally create them. You know, her style is so definitive compared to other people's style, and that is the only thing that particularly carries over, because as the years go on, you see new artists, you see new art styles, you see how times change for art, and they do always try to take those things into consideration in Magic. But something as classic as Nielsen then and now, they're the same. They're exactly the same, and of course her art skills have progressed a little bit, but she's just a great artist, and I wish that we saw more artworks like this in the sets today, and not something that looks like it took someone 4 hours to make. I want to see something like this that looks like it took them days and weeks to create just one card. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for hanging out. Look at these beautifully crisp cards. Nothing now is like this. There's no card quality like this now. There's no fine, sharp edges like this now. Oh, geez Louise. There's no fine, sharp edges like this now. There's no beautiful color saturation like this. These were all very, there wasn't a lot of offset with them, which was very nice. You know, that was a big problem. But these cards are beautiful. I'm glad you guys hung out with the journey while I opened a pack. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys again really soon.